So when one person is talking, yes, I know you have something to say. How about you shut it and wait? When that person is done, then you can be like, okay, I have something to add. And you add what you want to add. Don't just poke him out into when somebody is saying something. Like, I feel like that's disrespectful, and that's my big pet peeve. I'm still a fan, even though I'm salty. Hate to see you with somebody, but I know you happy. Hate to see you happy if I'm not the one driving. I'm so mature, I'm so mature, I'm so mature. I got me a therapist to tell me things I love and I do. One night, I just want you. If I can't have you, no one should ever. Oh, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl prettypresh, and I'm back again with another video. From the title of this video, you already know what we're talking about. We're gonna be talking about like my biggest pet peeves. We have 50. The first one is people will chew with their mouth open. The way this pisses me off, chewing with your mouth open like this. Like, why? You don't need to make all that sounds when eating. You don't. You can chew with your mouth closed. Second is loud talkers in public places. Third is talking during movies. The thing is, it's my pet peeve and I still do that, okay? Especially with Korean movies. My sister is tired of me already because I be asking her, okay, what happened next? Where did he go? Did they kill him? Like, I ask all those questions, okay? So it's my it's my pet peeves. I said pet peeves. It's my pet peeve and I still do that. Excessive smartphone use in social gatherings, okay? Like, when you're supposed to enjoy the moment, you're just on your phone. Come on now. You can do that after the ceremony or something. It's poor personal hygiene. No. People that just extremely dirty. I don't mean dirty like your room being dirty. No, we're humans. Our room is allowed to be dirty. Like not showering for a week or for 3 days straight. It's just no. Because cleanliness is next to godliness. So if you're dirty, God is not happy because you're not clean. So we got to be clean every day. Next is people we interrupt in a conversation. This one pisses me off. Like, why am I talking and you're talking? Because when two people are talking, nobody is talking. Next is driving. Y'all, ever since I learned how to drive, I have been seeing people that drive recklessly. Literally, they come in front of you without putting their lights, their traffic gator. Like, especially in Atlanta, like they drive, especially I-85. They drive like there's no tomorrow. So rough, and they just come in front of you, go out. Oof, if I tell you how many times I've dodged stray bullets, not like a real bullet, like people trying to hit me because they want to drive recklessly on the road. The Lord is just my strength, honestly. A slow internet connection. Nothing icks me more than a slow internet connection. Like, why is the internet bad? Or why is it slow? Why am I trying to watch a movie and it's just loading in circles? Like, I hate that stuff. And the next one is people who don't clean up after their pets. I don't have a pet, but like when their pets poops on the floor and I'm going for a walk and I sit on the floor, it just icks me. Like, really? You have a pet and you're not picking up their poop while they're walking? Like, come on. Being constantly late to an occasion or to anything at all. Now sometimes I'm late, but I hate when somebody else is late. People who don't use turn signals while driving. I already said that. Like, I just hate when people do that. Like, go back to driving school and learn, because you cannot be inconveniencing people on the road. Like, don't do that. Misuse, okay, I haven't said misuse of grammar and spelling. Okay, I know people make mistakes sometimes. English is not everybody's first language, and that's understandable, but especially here in America. Like, I don't care if I'm gonna get bashed for this. I don't know if you guys do it intentionally, but there's some sentences you guys say, I'm like, what? I'm trying to remember. Something like, if I do while editing this video, I'm gonna put it down. When I first came to America, I had somebody say something like that, and I'm like, no, that's not the correct English. I didn't say it to the person, I just said it to myself. And over time, I started hearing more people talk like that. So I don't know if it's y'all slang but I don't know. You guys just misuse the English, and I don't know. But if I remember, I'm gonna put it in the screen. But if I don't, I don't. The next one is people will leave empty containers in the fridge or the pantry. Like, when the box of cereal is finished, throw it in the trash. You don't need to put it back in the pantry. When the bottle of milk is finished, throw it away. Don't leave it in the fridge. Like, I hate when people do that. Even in the bathroom, like, when the toilet paper is finished, don't leave the brown stuff. I don't know what that is called. The brown brilliant stuff. Don't leave it there. Throw it away. I hate, oh my God. I'm not about to call nobody out, but poor customer service. Like, when I'm going through stuff, some companies will put a number and tell you this is a 24/7 customer service, or maybe it's gonna tell you, oh, you're calling off business hours. Like, y'all said it was 24/7. You're not supposed to have an off business hour. So people who don't return borrowed items, okay? I don't really give out my items like bags, shoes, all that stuff to like outsiders. Like, I don't think I give it out to outsiders. But apart from like items, people will borrow money and they gonna wait for you to be the one to ask them for the money. Let's say they borrowed and they say, okay, I'm gonna pay you back the day after tomorrow. And it's been 5 days after they borrowed, and they still haven't paid you back, and they still haven't told you why they haven't paid you back. Like, no, don't borrow if you know you're not gonna pay back. That's just me. People who are constantly negative or complain about literally everything. Like, you don't need to complain about everything. Like, literally everything. If they go to a restaurant, they complain about the food. If they go to an occasion, they complain about the wedding or the people in the wedding. They complain about literally everything and everywhere they go. Like, they're complainants. That's their name. Inconsiderate parking. When I started parking, I used to park so badly, and I'm like, you guys, I will enter, I will come out just to make sure I'm inside the line, because that's what I was taught. But when I go to somewhere and I go to the parking lot and I see somebody literally on top of the line, not like on top of, like, the car is, let's say this is the line and their car is like this. The line is in between their car. Like, why? Why? Go back to driving school. Like, I hate when people don't think about other people when they're parking. Loud and disruptive children in public places. Like, especially kids that throw tantrums. Like, that's a big pet peeve for me. My little sister does that. I don't know if it's intentional or I don't know, but she does the most, especially when you take her to a shopping center, Walmart, Target, whatever wherever you take her to that they sell stuff, she's gonna always throw a tantrum, and I hate when she does that. And we try to tell her, hey, if you keep doing this, you're not gonna follow us again. And guess what? Again, we still take her because we're like, oh, we feel bad. You feel me? So when kids do that, it's just a turn off. Like, it throws me off. Like, you don't have to do all that. You're doing too much right now. You don't have to do all that. Yes. People will cut in line. Like, people will cut in line. Let's say you know, in Walmart, let's use Walmart for example. They have like a self-checkout, and they have like where the cashiers check you out. Recently, I've been not recently, for a while now, for almost a year now. If I'm going to Walmart, I use the self-checkout because I don't want to go through all that, giving somebody all my goods and they check. I don't know. I feel like self-checkout is just peaceful, and once you're done, go your way, okay? But when I used to go to the section where the cashiers check me out, you will see people that want to cut the line, like people who don't hold the door open for the next person. Like, I do this every time. Like, when I go somewhere and I'm leaving, like a restaurant or a place that the door does not open on its own, when I go in there and I'm coming out, I tend to hold the door for at least, I don't need to hold it for the whole group of people to come out, but I hold it for at least the next person at my back to come out. And then that person can hold it for the next person. But in a situation whereby somebody is just like a few steps in front of me, and then he or she goes out of the door and just closes it. Like, no. The nice thing to do is hold it for at least the next person at your back to use it, and then you can do the next. But some people don't do that, and I hate when that happens. The next one is unsolicited advice, like giving unnecessary advice when we don't need you to do all that. People do that a lot, like especially in workplaces. Like, I didn't ask you for an advice, and they just, I don't know, they just put their mouth and what they were not caught into. That's not minding your business. That's what it's called. The last but not the least is slow cashiers at the checkout. I think that's why I stopped using cashiers, except where I'm going to, like, it does not have self-checkout. But if he does, I'm gonna use self-checkout. But most of the times, this cashiers be so slow. I know they're doing a good job, and maybe their job is not paying well and stuff, but like, being too slow when there's a long line. The next one, okay, so this is gonna be the last but not the least. Loud music or noise late at night. Well, here, I don't think people really play loud music at night, because it's very easy for them to just report you to the police and stuff. But back home in Nigeria, right? You can be in your house at night at literally 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. and you hear somebody next door playing a very loud music. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because who you going to call? The police? No. That does not work. Like, you don't call police for any little thing in Nigeria. So here, I don't I don't know, but in Nigeria it happens a lot. Like, people play loud musics, and all you can do is try to, hey, please, could you turn it down? Some of them will say no and even increase it, while some of them will actually, like, maybe if you tell them, oh, I have a baby sleeping, or you give them some excuse, they could turn it down, but the stubborn ones would not. So I think that's all for my pet peeves, and it's almost time for me to go to work. Did I tell you guys? Okay, I don't think I told you guys, but I wrote my Georgia State CNA exam, the skills exam, and the written exam, and guess what? Your girl passed and came out in flying colors. So now I'll be getting my CNA certificate in the next 5 business days. I'm super excited because I know I read for this exam. Literally, I read and I prayed and I was scared and I read the exams and I passed. Period. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys like my first reaction. Like I'm gonna insert the video somewhere here. My first reaction when I opened, like I know I already passed that. Like you write the written exam before the skills. Skills is like the practical aspect of the exam. You feel me? So I wrote the exam this month. I wrote the main written exam this month, and I wrote the skills this month, and I passed this month. Ooh. So as I was saying, I'm going to insert a video of the first time I opened up my skills exam, like the last exam I wrote. Okay, you guys, it's the next morning, okay? I waited throughout last night. It was not updated, so I just went to bed. My nose is blocked. I don't know, the cold is just so bad. So this morning, as you can see, it has improved. This is the written exam, right? I wrote this one on the 2nd of, what's one is ringing? Written exam passed. I'm not surprised because I saw this one like weeks ago. This is the one I just wrote yesterday, right? 6/11/23, and today is 12. So I wrote this one yesterday. Yo, I'm scared. Oh my god. Yo, I'm a certified nurse assistant. Put a respect on my name, period. I knew that I could pass if I just had faith in him, okay? I did my part by reading, studying. All I had to do was put my trust and faith in him, and it worked out. Quote for today is going to be, today is not just another day, but another possible chance to achieve what you couldn't achieve yesterday. So get on your feet and chase after your success. And that's fact. Like, if you're not able to achieve something today, get some rest and wake up tomorrow and start again. That is the motivational quote for today. I know I said it that I'm going to be putting a Bible verse and a quote every time in my video, but I'll be forgetting, but it's okay. Now, the Bible verse for today is going to be in Genesis chapter 3, from verse 21, and it says, unto Adam also, and to his wife did the Lord make coats of skins and clothed them. So I guess this was after Adam and Eve sinned, and they realized that they were nude, and God clothed them with coats of skin. I think that's all for this video. Thank you so much, all 210 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you for seeing me fit to subscribe to my channel. I hope you watch this video, like this video, and tell your friend to tell a friend to subscribe to my channel. And leave a nice comment about your biggest pet peeves in the comments, and I'll respond to every single comment, okay? Tell me your own pet peeves. I just told you mine. I don't tell you guys often, but please like my video and subscribe. Without further ado, that's all for this video. You know what next. Adios.
I do that 3 times again, I testify for you. I thought I liked you, that bitch, I do it all, and I'm around, you're scared to do. I'm not